So, in my recording, I decided to talk about the use of media, not really social media, but the use of media in regards to the presidential elections and presidential candidates. And I wanted to talk about how it evolved over time with first Franklin Roosevelt all the way to President Obama. And on 19, in 1933, President Franklin Roosevelt held his first radio broadcast, which was called the Fireside Chats, where he used informal radio addresses to explain his policies to the American public. And I thought that was interesting because it was using the media of the time, which was radio, because TV wasn't invented yet. So he used radio to reach out to his the people and everyone that were involved in trying to vote for the presidential nominee. And after the radio was invented, obviously TV was next. And according to History.com, in 1948, Truman was the first presidential candidate to broadcast a paid political ad. Truman pioneered the White House telecast, but it was President Franklin Roosevelt who was actually the first president to appear on TV form the World's Fair in New York City on April 30th, 1939. And as we can see, there was a major trend in the presidential candidates using TV to help publicize um, their their forums and what they believe in to get them elected. And now we see major candidates use TV as a staple to get people to understand what their viewpoints are and help them vote for that candidate. And after TV, now we have social media, which is a new form of reaching out to the public. And according to the USnews.com, Facebook was not unaware of its suddenly powerful role in the American electoral politics. During the presidential campaign, the site launched its own forum to encourage online debates about issues. Facebook also teamed up with ABC for an election coverage and political forums. Here, the main person that we would um, link social media use and the social media use of trying to establish a candidacy would be President Obama, because not only did he use Facebook to help his candidacy, he also used Twitter, um, YouTube, MySpace, Flickr, Dig, Black Planet, LinkedIn, Asian Ave, Glee, and others, which he called Web 2.0 initiative. And this is very influential because it just shows that not only media in general, but social media develops over time. And what may be something that reaches the certain public at one time um, may reach other individuals at another. So, in the time of the fireside chats, when radio was the main media preference, um, it reached all of the individuals of that time because they would just sit by the fire and listen to FDR broadcast his radio fireside chats. Then, when we get into the forming of TV, it reached everyone that had a TV in their house, and they would sit by the TV and listen to Truman and FDR, or not FDR, but Franklin Roosevelt, um, talk on TV and reach that individual um, form of the public. And now with our new age millennial generation and the baby boomer generation, we have social media that is being established and trying to reach another demographic. So I thought it was interesting how we have all these different demographics being reached over time. And that's what I was mainly looking to talk about in my web video, how you can get different demographics and reach certain demographics based on time, and how media evolves and social media also evolves. So that is what I was trying to talk about. Thank you.